Hi there, welcome to the video series of C# tutorial. In this video series, we will be using console application for hands-on practice. We will be learning how to create console application, some of the basics of console application, and then we will learn how to read input from the console and how to write output on the console. Before we start the video, I would like to request you to watch the video completely and follow along with me to have better understanding. So let's get started. C# is an object-oriented programming language having the features like garbage collection, nullable types, exception handling, lambda expression, link queries, and async operations. So we will be learning all these concepts in our upcoming videos. C# is generally used in .NET applications for web application development, desktop application development, and game development. So let's start the video by creating a new project. So let's create a new project, and then we will select console application and click next. We will give name to our project and select the location where you want to save this project, then click create. So our project is created now, and we can see we are already provided with some piece of code. Here is the main method. So this is the entry point of the program. Whenever we run the program, the control starts and terminates within this program. So whatever the logic we have to write within this function. So here we have the namespace. So namespace is generally used to organize the files within our project, and it's a class. So we will be learning more about class in our upcoming videos. And this is our main function. So here the main function should not always be inside the program class. You can change the name of this class, and it is also not necessary that it should be under the namespace which is provided by the project. So you can still change the name of the namespace and class. So main function is triggered from wherever it is, irrespective of the class name and the namespace. So one more thing, if you are not keeping this main method, then your program won't run at all. So I'll show you. So first let's run the program and check. So we can see our program started and terminated as soon as the console was visible. It is because there is no statement to be executed inside our main function. So I'll show you, if there is no main function, then your program won't run at all. So I just commented the main function, and then let's run and check. So to run the program, either you can hit start button or you can press F5. So let's run the program. So we can see we got a build error. So let's see what is the error. Program doesn't contain static main method suitable for the entry point. So from here we can conclude that main method is the entry point for the application. So let's uncomment and now run the program. So I will show you by changing the class name and the namespace name. So I'll change the namespace name to application and changing this name to entry. So let's run now. So we can see still our application runs. So the main method is called from wherever it is, irrespective of the class name and the namespace. So now we will learn how to read input from the console and how to write output on the console. So there is a class called console, and we have different methods here. For write we have two methods, write and writeLine, and for read we have three methods, read, read key, and read line. So let's start with read first. So what does read do? So console.read will read the next character from the standard input stream, and read key will read our key actions, what function key we have pressed, and read line is to read whatever the input we are giving to the console, it read as it is. So let's see for the write and writeLine. So what does write do? It will write whatever we wanted to the console. And what does writeLine do? It will do the same function as write, but the difference between write and writeLine is the write function will write the output on the console and the cursor will be on the same line of the output, but writeLine will write the output on the console and the cursor will come to the new line. So let's try and see. So we'll read the data first. So here we are reading from the console and writing the same to the output. So let's run and check. So our application is running now. So we can see the write function here. So we can see the cursor is on the same line of the output. So let's change this to right line. Now let's run. So we press the same thing and the output is same, but now in this case the cursor is in the new line. So this is the main difference. If we use right, it will write the output on the console and the cursor will be on the same line. But if you use right line, then it will write the output on the console and the cursor comes to the new line. So here I have kept the breakpoint so that I can show you what output we are getting on the console. So let's see for the read key. Here we can see read key returns us console key information. So it will be an object. So we have to get a property called key to see which key is pressed by the user. So let's run the application. Now let's see. So what I have pressed is spacebar. You can see it on the console. So let's run again and check. So you can see I pressed the right arrow. Similarly, it reads different function keys. So let's use read line, and in read line it will return us the string. So we can write our output as it is, and let's run it. So here we can see whatever I gave the input, it print the same output as it is. So this is the difference between read key and read line, and we also know what is the difference between right and write line. There are 17 different definition of the write line having different arguments. So we can see here. So you can navigate to the definition by taking your cursor to the method and clicking F12 or control left click. Then you will be navigated to its definition. So similarly for write we have 17 different definitions, and one we have is write line, which is used to bring the cursor to the next line. So this is how we read input from the console and write output on the console. So that is it for the video, guys. In the next video we will learn the different data types in the C#. So hope you like the video. If you have any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.